rebranding of credit unions to withstand the current challenges in Ghana's financial sector. But before you rebrand yourself, you must start from somewhere. You know, from the time the credit union started in 1846 in Germany, Raiffeisen had reasons for starting the first credit union. And through this presentation, we are going to really convince ourselves whether we are still relevant in the Ghanaian economy. We have a Ghana, yes, one fast one answer. Yes, we need fast. What are some of your reasons for your existence? We have microfinance, banks, loan saving companies. Again, or some fast has a growth for every credit as a unique institution. What makes us unique? We are credit union, we are different. We are different. And one day I hear the what makes us different? The reasons for our existence is to reduce poverty or create wealth for our people. Reduce the problem of usury. Once say we are reducing the problem of usury, it means we are against people who charge too much high interest on loans. Like money lenders, 100% and other things. From the onset of credit union development, we were to fight against usury. Usury are those people who charge exorbitant interest and enslave human beings. Do you understand? 3, reduce the gap between the poor and but the rich will not wait for you. As you try to come up, they will also be going what? So they will not wait for you. However, we have a standard level that a human being will feel satisfied. So God, thank you for raising my status to this level. And now we shall discuss that later. I make people masters of their own destiny. I don't care whether somebody is a minister. I don't care. You're a fraud, not a minister. You don't know man or any David. But I respect you for reaching that level. However, I will not succumb to anybody apart from God. You understand? Because you have to provide your own food and everything, maintain your own house. So nobody should make you a slave. When you look at the behavior pattern of the poor, you know, the behavior that they demonstrate is not their own behavior. Do you know that? We're here for sending bro, sending at the father, and you also know. What do you actually man? This is chief executive. Open power. Until here, until the Nipa abro was to the barracks minimum, and here for the answer. And we fight against that one. That's why one person, one vote. Do you understand? Regardless of how much you have, because we look at a human being as a person created by God, not your money. If Kwasindum want to sell his company and want to issue 10,000 shares, and Kwasindum only take 6,000 shares, and 400 people contribute to the 4,000 shares. If Kwasindum want to change something, and the 400 people say no, Kwasindum say let's vote. If he raises the left hand, it's 6,000. So majority carries the vote. Oko company shares you vote according to how much money you have. And they will share me a kitwe be also because shut up, sit down, how much do you have? That's why in cooperatives, one person, one vote. We don't respect the money. We respect the human being created by God. So this here has special features that makes us different from people. Banks are for profit, Loan and saving companies are profit. Money lenders are profit. Whether they will squeeze you, sell your house. Are we relevant? That's what we are going to discuss. Are we still relevant? Ghana man baby I don't know. Credit on your here now. I don't know so bizarre. That is the only way you can fit yourself, you understand, and have comparative advantage over others. So you have to know the reasons for your existence. Number one, poverty. Has poverty been reduced? To every human being, poverty is something which people never want to experience in their life. But our attitudes always bring us to the trap of poverty. It doesn't matter whether you are working with Bank of Ghana or you are a lecturer at the university, professor, or the professors are the poorest people on earth. And yes, only go. Or yes, only be. We be sure they are going to pension and we refuse to suicide. Making sure children profile ministers, presidents. Then we refuse that in my tuning you need a place to keep yourself after 60, 70 years. Poverty is the state of one who lacks certain amount of material possession or money. And what again? Poverty can be absolute or relative, depending on the situation. Oh, here I had I'm not a big as also. I started in 1970 as a laborer. I'm 10 cities. That was my salary, and I was renting at a Siakwa. I want to look at our workers, the old people, around 50 up. Poverty was still there. The only difference between the 60s, 70s, and now, who can tell me the difference? Technology, no. Economical changes in which area? OBL, population what? As a Nipa doors, you know, and you have for us yesterday. I give me 4 doors, because you have 4 doors. Who is poor? People live in poverty when they are denied an income sufficient for their material needs, and these circumstances exclude them from taking part in activities which are accepted parts of daily life in that society. I just hear Chawama, near my beer, I won't say any just some a year hotel, and now live comfortably. And what the owner day? Come. Why bring AB2? Then you are poor. Let us look at others. The World Bank has said that the most common used way to measure poverty is based on incomes. If I'm for to measure the poverty. Or a person is considered poor if his or her income level falls below some minimum level necessary to meet basic needs. The income you are receiving is inadequate to meet your feeding, your housing, your childcare, and everything. Then you are poor. This minimum level is usually called the poverty line. Percentage of people living below $1.25 pesos a day. Sub-Saharan Africa, that is us. You know, North Africa, coming down, Nigeria, Ghana, that to Zimbabwe, all this, Sub-Saharan Africa, 48.5%. Southern Asia, 31, East Asia, 12, Latin America and Caribbean, 5.5, Middle East, North Africa, 2.4, and then Europe and 0.7. And the only lady. How do you change the life of some of these people? When we are talking about inequality, I'm drawing your attention that if you want to really do this blending, you should know the words to use to be able to depict what you stand for. Human beings have the same physical characters when compared all over the world. Nyame boye nyina pe. Mo wakoma, obroni so wakoma, wonan, mesmo wonan, owonsa. So this denotes that equality should have existed everywhere. Enti ankasi nyina ankasi trem na nkede. Inequality therefore means an unfair situation in which some group in society have more money, opportunity, power than what? Others. And that is your role. How do we reduce some of this? The banks and others are looking for profit. So loan no bet me at young one they want the amount. Young share pese sik adwuma ye no e pese se oni pabra. And then yet sikano ne ho hia. Now obra no obedwen 5 years ago no, what has changed in your life? Where there is poverty, there are lack of access to education, health, food, shelter, and water. Okonkura bi asena ko hensu a won no onse omo mo. Ana on yare so how to pay the medical fees, it's a challenge. And now education and Ghana University Eco School we are severe. And no be the blame the WhatsApp o here kwala na school want to half no one more na nsuo to na fefe. That was so beautiful. Europe we be here we are see there be. And grofo won ye nipa. Yansi agye atom say normal. Anti ye krom he esore na the gold I am mpaboase nyina na the bracelet the gugu ko mu nyina na ne man so ko school the nsuo bo. Also for so pretty heavy nyina akọ agye collection ties na ade nyina ontimi nto school akonwa ba akokora. Enya meso no bedu ba bi be say nkwase asem manyankopon. Because religion means contributing towards the development of a human being. And yet see ye ties ne ho ne makoyiri nyina na ma Oko hospital empa enti an cancel organ nyina ye one day so bia once a year obi anto mpa ba ko nche hospital kamo ye yirin ba ko dafo na makosum nyamu aso dam nyina na oyire okwo be ko no dafo now so ye nipa and it happens to everybody. How do we educate people through membership education to fine-tune their mind and the mindset to believe that they are human beings and they should be able to become human beings and contribute to the life of others? So this situation results to inequality that bring about societal menace such as Akron 4, 224, and that the Muhu and Mossi yes Mojan Kamanum, which is one gas and a penacor. We have been using religion to condemn people here and there. You know, if we have interviewed some of them, at Kua level, I decided to organize a credit loan for prostitutes. So I went to Adabraka Hospital, and they are well organized by a certain NGO. They were so happy when I made my presentation, the whites. So they invited me to their general meeting at Kumasi. Baby, I'm coming in the minch. Now that I met about 400 people from all over Ghana, and they invited seasoned doctors to make a presentation on how they can protect their lives. And they brought their landlords to sign that all the prostitutes are entitled to free medication. So the landlords should check their ticket, whether it has been signed by a doctor, or they should reject them. And Kumasi, they have a chief and queen mother who is responsible for all prostitutes. It's not a prostitute, it's a high-class Yes, they don't want people to torture them because they are also human beings. When I'm Miss to Pentecost, President say, yes, we can come on him. The only year one cost on the hell. There somebody have compassion for them. And when I listen to all, and I made my presentation, questions. Ore Pachi, I tell you, my young friend is saying, aha, I'm me actually said, your friend. What name should we give to our credit union? Oh, I think I'm me actually name no. The agreement was for me to provide them all the names of credit union, and they would join quietly. I respected them. Then at a Kua board meeting, when they heard this story, it was not easy. Only said, encourage Abrababoni. The work of Jesus was to save the lost. How do you convert somebody who is condemned? You know, okay, that is it. And the end, they are free society members. I will talk to everybody. Nobody, all of us are sinners. Am I not right? The dream of the World Bank is to have a poverty-free world. But how do we get poverty-free world? Also, we have a cow. So, for pain, I can someone wabo, Lola fair, what we are, a solimo, or downfall, while fear, per year for 5 years. And now here I so called wedding a car. Now, young question, young costume, Yammy, horses the canoe. Oh, you have to collection me and son, maybe you have to be. Oh, I have a coffee near man grab a cup of fine. Oh, now what call a day quarterly affordable near ball for fair near May harvest. I dare back when you miss a million summon shares. I mean, we are from France. And to what happened, summon share after you got printed book. After a tithe, well, went to be a woo I any day. Oh, I saw this carrying in answer. Ya give ye. Now, so you read the demon, your banner of bonfire man, near business walk hospital. Oh, I couldn't scan go back to him, rubbish and start question. Yammy de a dotiana a day, a ball. Dotiana Driano means you have to be well fed, well clothed, and well sheltered. Beboa. And when I'm no woo, and we are when I'm the bassa, and I say, I ain't you are no longer alive. You are dead. I know whom in Quahum year day. I was in a Driano year empire ball prayers. And before a human being become a full human being, you should be able to balance between spiritual needs and social and economic what? Needs. Sir, also all economic needs here, Obayakwa, Obiabe use anyhow. Once a demonstration, who are area outdone, no was you fear now, Mafia far. Uncle Fedria more, come say, oh boy, Quasia phone Kwan echo. You understand? I Jimmy phone Kwan echo demonstration because who are on Lucy. And none of me has any permission to be a baby Holman. Aha, that is it. Obia unimunyansa or done a year and a ma. I was the fear Tim. Ah, which is obey? All mine. No, say Jenny Quasia be a cotton to Abba. No. Anti-Europeans say by the year 2020 they are supposed to reduce poverty and societal inclusion by at least 20 million. Africa to say the one can be and work. Because the commitment level is very, very low. And that's where we are. Our governments have adopted so many things which never worked. And now we are there. We have to be relevant. I send you and some early childhood education, gender equality, the investment, no can say, a Kufuado investment calamity waha, now finance minister and Kobabia. Well, a theorist. As you say, I saw her Nana Ba, not her Nana Bema. You only dear when you're Juma, okay. You have to take care of all your family. Sometimes ground say, oh, sisters and brothers, I saw your day. Obey than what all. anti coachings be na ade be ma won from early stages. Se ofie no se ohia kura atemo a ono ma e be different. What you say? O man educated, I want to be educated. O man by the next 20-30 years, you have a different family altogether. And I'm saying about first I bet in Swano. I say who say ujina. So what you say? I don't make mistake and crop for you. I say if you want to help the poor, never be one of them. But so boy ni parinina. I say who say, what will I do to make me to be firmly on the ground before I help? So if I help one now, you will not feel bad. But I will not conquer no affair trouble nina. Over 50 years and no one here say. After on our born, we will not see what. I will got to pay for me paying now. My maybe shall tell oh, young Franco hospital. And you say you will not find one. So as you continue to help, you leave more room to also help yourself. Because after all, the Bible says, love thy neighbor. Yes. Before man here. Oh, you be no efita. Kai nyina o ebi onika. The carpenter about dan nyina so mo ne de so da. Wa ho, on ye furniture kwa ho no kwa furniture won ye ura on dem a. Ebi no other form. Tailor best palm suit nyina hu say a fitting suit on she be that. So what I say. I sorry be collection nyina o ka say ibi ma ho was sika na why. Ayen so nyina bobo fa bi ma ho. Ebi ne ho. But e do a year obenye sika na dan. Akobo anya lord fair akọ. Afode nyina bobo bi. Ties nyina obeyi bi. But ono an kra ni paduan de dan. How do we make people to feel that they are human beings? Do you understand? That is our role. It was Africans, we help the outside, something outside us. And later when the outside us is growing, then we start to envy. Also, if we buy, no, now they were 4 years, I have Kichi. At Ottoman, or now so to my day. You are equally important to God. I will be sorry, I was saying, and Abraham, na Jacob, Abraham, Rasuna, on the Pajarum. So what I say, and we'll cast actually be about 750 pastors. We share compound, there was no one single saloon car. For well. Once me cast and your non quantity credit on my sorrow. I feel me no. Also for him by some Mr. Darko. As of one anchor here credit union. At the year 10 and Nanko, many none on ye line. And on register. Also, software because the car did Jana Quine. But the all come the Crawford own Shiano Scar. Wouldn't a man to be so for being a scan of fire, Waddy? Once to say any ordinary person, yeah. And these are some of the things that we do. We don't take ourselves to be human beings, but we help others, because we want people to say, oh, you are good. You are. Let me tell you, you have to also build sustainable systems that will make you to live and help others. If God blesses you, it has to reflect in the way you live. Nyame shrawa. And can say nyame shrawa. Eso bi shrawa as papa nyame shrawa. Abraham do baby Jacob, Joseph do baby ankrofo na ka say papa nyame ye den. Now the form near 20-30 years or bowed into man self from Wada. No so for class or so for sky. Ka say nyame shrawa. O say nyame shrawa. Nyame shrawa hwan. And I cried the ambassador. Oh, yes, so this year you are going to see one day. I see me for me so. I didn't answer. Was here some qua. You reap what you sow. If you have not sown anything, the who showing na and kwasia some onyame but if you are saying I'm going to say better magically and yemanya day and puye. No. So government outcome abanya chichesika master of gusutiase and session will be abra. Soft loans to traders and farmers a political means and cafe on you. Providing entrepreneurship workshops. Where is the capital? Anyhow, subsidizing agricultural product. Let me tell you, when I work in agriculture as a laborer, 1970-71, we were spraying people farms. And Grafon cotton running near the Aterba Munu, Agu, Insuonum, napping near spray, and so. So subsidizing agricultural inputs, it never worked in the Republic of Africa. The multi-million-dollar questions to answer is that since there are still evidence of poverty and inequality in society, let me say that this is a multi-million question. With all the intervention, poverty is still growing. Inequality is still what? Growing. Now, if you are a manager and you're able to save 10 people's lives every year, you have made a difference. Am I not right? 100 is no longer what? No. In 2009, 22 out of 24 nations identified as having low human development on the United Human Development Index were in sub-Saharan what? Africa. Yaji unya title no afa. Obia ntimi challenge. Ene kra unya bad afense ne yawo nta no mo ne nta mensa no mo ne ade. How will population boom change Africa? Is it possible? And now you see onyama hospital free. Or no code entirely free, shoes you free, aduane you free. What is the bottom line? Remember your responsibility day. And what's here? Yes, we'll born babies. The reason why in the advanced countries they are producing 1 or 2 children is because of the economy. And then Kachirachana said, "Won't call out with me a day." Where the more young man free class, can you school feeding class can wear the day? Must ye? Auntie, no, young boy and Spartan, so sustainable. Because a Nippon brand and dos. Until now, we use a certain amount. You need twice. How do you get money for development if you are creating social activities that are not sustainable? And you are bound back home. Africa, you know, only a kufu Uganda, no, here the same. As only meeting. I said there have been substantial reduction in the death rate in Africa. Didn't you? In the dos, no. And Nipa na oh a woman, that's why they apart from like in other parts of the world. And this is good news in many ways. Children survive in much greater numbers to adulthood, and adults survive to old age. Now, anybody 60 years, they look young. What I said. So people are likely to grow older. My brother went to America with the wife, and they went to a grocery shop and they were buying meat. And when they packed what they needed, the lady said, "Please, can you go to the other counter and pay?" My brother is a lawyer. I said, a pocket lawyer, not a real lawyer. I said, "We just pay, just take the money. We have been on the queue up to say, no, please, can you go there and pay?" Until I said that. Never hear food. And I said, "What do you have?" Of course, you have to pay half the price. And then because of his age. Now you said, "You're very move." Abanyama, because he will not go to work, no, he's entitled to allowance. It be a $500 every 2 weeks. Uncle Abemi and son, allowance to feel comfortable. Olusuwa Juma, But unemployment pay. You tell Cabibia. I don't think Africans or American. And Obaji says, one year. Northern Ireland, 40% of the population live on welfare. Ahana yawahano. Welfare be ha anyha. And the wunyi no, Kwame Nkrumah was say, Obi Obobra, ayes obey no free poverty. On a bush, I don't how you know either. Almost all the way you do anyhow. So a human being should work yourself out of poverty. And you have to know this before you help others. You see, the results of poverty, low income or consumption level, high infant mortality rates, low life expectancy rates, and then obituary. There are so many. Because about medical check-up, yalekuma, ayeno, no be a channel cotedo de asa. Every asa no so ayaleno, and no much ye baby. Nansa who so last time they call about sorry, but no yale. Yes, and I'm funny, they will look for reasons. They will look for reasons. Yeah, high literacy rates, high unemployment, widespread of diseases, especially curable ones. How will credit union help these people to reduce some of these things? You can't solve all problems, but you can reduce it today. And you'll be also here, canon, and will be a sad symptoms in it. Well, what one dream actually said to Kwan, yes, I will. Now, dream back one basa, I'm saying, feel cry, you move, papa. Now, basa, I'm saying, prestige, and I'm one a day. Send Uncle your boss, or college in beer, your buff for the beer, near from so. Mekahu, it's a one of bug I am renting and inviting me crab you. What I say, fear, stress, feeling of insecurity. Once a baby, I'm a do cry, not to say, none, may old man, a cat in the bed, but you got to saying. When you have some of these symptoms, that means you are poor, mentally poor. Otherwise, you will die early out of some of these things. So, Africa always have these three things together high fertility. I don't know how come about rapid growth and young population. Young population, as a currently in Africa, we estimate that 41% of the population is under age 15. That is a very high fraction. Another 19 are between 15 to 24. And with the 41, about 19, 60, below 24. 60% of the population. So if you add those two together, you have a number. 3/4. And with unemployment, graduate unemployment, tension, worries, Nina become obi so a demonstration, Obi Yanko for brave. And I said we have to be careful not to destroy our country. Challenges, economic challenges. There is greater migration of people. Obi Wukura, Obi Fap, Council to Quine. About to baby, near be and so. When you come to agriculture, the youth are not interested, and they may have food for work. You know, Obi a one call a fuumuda, no be university, not that they are command, which I hear about. Makura as a crowd by day for her, original, but don't name now will be a one call fuumuda. I am just a mirage of life. I grew up in a yedi. Cities and peri-urban centers are overcrowded. Remember, traffic congestion. Every city. These are some of the population problems. So, Brandon, the question: who are you? You're class 4, Bina. You're from wine. And I'm impressed before. You are an exam person. She, the Apobia Puye. That's one of the top here. Hina no. Who is that? Hina no. I am Darko. Yes, any watching. Sa Hina no. Nansa me a Christoni. Any you quiet them. Hina no. Who are you? That is something you should know and understand why you are there. What is the purpose of your existence? Why do you exist for? What special features make credit union different from other financial institutions? Idea near what is special. I'm in the Bank of Ghana, and to me, me hit here. Yes. Because we are special. And yes, so one conduct research. When we an unsure let the governor say, these people don't take time. And then another oil in the sugar as an individual. Now, Bank of Ghana, they have not got ready for credit unions at all. Last one, is it healthy to compete among ourselves? Let me ask a question. Yes, I can compete among ourselves. Anytime we say bank interest, no, ekumunipa. Microfinance interest, ekumunipa. Susu collect at the fund say microfinance. It be 8% per. We are come to save their lives. Nothing more. I'm young Kunkwana. More Ancasamon, who I day. I am quasi a several Yamian. And I will go further to discuss that. If we're able to solve these questions, then you know whom you are and how you want to market, brand yourself with a unique name. Charity begins at home. Understanding the cooperative model. Somebody used the cooperative model. Am I not right? Let us check whether we understand. We are going to have a test here. This is the first cooperative model. Africans have been greedy, self-centered, selfish, to the extent say, "Aduane go ho bie prayer kodi ono kwa na pese kodi." Enti aha no we hu we okodi etum nika kodi na we kodi na ohia na aye homa da wonko mu no. Na homa no ye dan. Atwe. If we are to exist and develop on individual basis, nothing will happen. Only few people who were born on the mountains will grow faster. And this yanke one momo, there be a meka, and Tatia, Proverbs 6:6. Ants. It do a pabra, uncle who boom, who's on Chediane, Unina, Chifia, Aminum, they are able to store enough. Over on 40, on so a fragile, which you spell a patch. You will not even come to the surface of the earth. They will be under the ground, building their story building with unity. Because they know they are weak. Over or war, they are hostile, but they are able to put themselves together. And what did they produce? Honey, which is medicinal. Now they are catching so-called assemblies of God or Pentecost, they will beat you to death. Or they will say they are home to me, own. Unbelievable. So what will be on your human in here? What did they will beat you to death. But because of unity, they are able to produce the best medicinal sugar. That is honey. Any park was sorry, I saw them who they have differences. So we have reached a point in time that people should understand that we need each other for common development. When you come to credit unions, we have doctors, we have what? Professors, we have everything in the credit union. Are they prepared to help? I built my house in Liberia. Electricity was far away from my house. I went to electricity credit union and I was joking with them that, oh, I finished my, where? I mentioned, but no electricity. They asked me, where? They sent one guy to go and look at the place. Within 2 weeks, more than 15 light poles straight to my house. Then I said, okay, what is the opportunity? Then you have to take advantage. So I went to water and sewer. They are a credit union. You know, I just discussed with them, so no, we have confiscated so many illegal pipes. And where is the house? They sent somebody. And then within 2-3 weeks, they laid the pipes all to my house. Because they felt that the service I was giving to them had changed their lives. So they have to also reciprocate. Aha Tech or University, UCC University, Legon, what they filed back as a credit union chairman, Chabuano. Not one will be because the bribe they are charging, he will not be able to. Oh, yeah. And we are not able to help ourselves in any form. Labella came to a point where what's called producing ID. Say be a creditor member, be a Udo baby, and you are in trouble. Do you understand? And you meet your fellow creditor, he can help you. This is not what we are not doing. And the intended purpose of God was people to help themselves, the strong to help the weak. Do you understand? To grow. So over here, as they struggle, they found out that as poor people, low-income earners, you cannot do it all alone. So they sat down and said, what is wrong with us? Why can't we go and eat this together and come here and eat this together? In that case, the rope, the cord will not tie us so much. That is the spirit of cooperation. Now, when you look at this one, in Nobwa, one said they all from one, what did you mean, pa? And in the young region, I want it. Cooperative means people helping people. This is what we stand for. That when people realize that they need each other, they can help each other for common development, they grow. The other one looking at how people can help themselves and grow together. Though they may not be equal, do you understand? But at least you'll be satisfied that you have helped so many people in mind. Let us see something. So somebody define a cooperative as an association of persons who voluntarily join what? With a common what? We are reducing poverty. We are creating wealth. We are suffering. We don't have anywhere for loans. We are creating that opportunity for ourselves. And it will be democratically what? So that people will not use their ego. Or be a professor, or back credit to a meeting, or any title no done anymore. You rama, in your higher pay. Tia Quasia for the Obia suggestion, your day. Tia, na ye be free. Na finance for no adiano. And they contribute towards capital, not symbolic capital. Economic what? First, not cooperative, 25%. It was meant for people to say, I'm a member. Now we are running business. So your capital should grow to meet the test of time. So capital no is so small. Investment simple, not effective for savings. Do you understand? So losses will be similar. And then because of what happened in the market, there are some financial institutions that we couldn't have access to our money. They have collapsed. So we have started writing some of these things off. Are you getting me? If your reserve is strong, you are strong. If your reserves and your share capital is lower, you are weak. To be fair credit to be a financial statement, the first area I look is your shares and your reserves. If they are above 20 or more, you are good. If you are below 15, you are not in the Ghanaian market. And the people should be prepared, this one, to share risks and benefits. And I think for you, Miami, the partner. So when there's losses, they share. And when there's benefit, they also do what? This is the time. People should not gamble with life, but be wise. Because as managers, look at the population. The wise are few, and the fools are many. So where do you belong? It's a matter of choice. Who are your phone man? I said, Jimmy phone. A Jimmy phone number no you high. And your phone is few. Never heard any answer for dream. They say we have to devote more time dreaming and thinking about how to do things differently. We cannot do things the same way and expect different results. Lawrence Bay a democracy. Ono as a military no got an ono yimbe near continue and go. About democracy no. In you are if you got and made go and I'm sure to hear day. President Kufomlan so in the Igu Anoha, and a goom. At a man's about to ask you go and a goom. And the President Kufuado, Mahaman Minabafa, who had a saban, Mahu, ye one. You cannot do the same thing over and over and expect a different word. I the same cycling. Until ye Jimmy, I cycle, not just a Jimmy qua. The first thing you should think is a well-informed what? Because your objective is to change the life of a member. If the member doesn't know that you want to change him or her, and the only thing he knows is that yes, so the tekutuma yama sling. So what I say, it's twice yourself. So they after long, and long only. And you also after people who can pay the loan and make your profit. That is not our role. So, what is the cooperative consensus all about? And what is the essence of our existence? When we say all the universities, the largest credit union in Ghana is legal. They don't teach anything about credit union as a financial institution. Because Obroni Ekatra won say, she's a sole proprietor, partnership, joint stock company, full stop. And yes, at the Chayetro University schools has nothing relating to the way we live in what? And in your qualification we cannot relate it to how we live. But if you want to develop, you will build from what you know. Do you understand? What you have. And then move. It is in the Republic of Africa, Ghana. And once you see young man degrees in Abuwa go and she intimately related to anything. However, in the African context, the cooperative concept of self-help, self-development, and its social and economic impact is still relevant. Yes, so on fast to say, more than ever before. And what do we do? She said, no one about Mufrono. If say, what is the cooperative principle of our identity? Those who know all the 6 or 8, raise up your hand. Hey! And then never for lunch, mommy. Oh, I've got one. You can remember all. I left my money at home. Otherwise, I was going to give you some credit. That is good. One out of many. The cooperative system was built based on certain principles and practices. And as a manager, it should be in your finger. And if you have any new board, they should understand. Enti na ya na obiba osiyekota asase achiche. Obiba osiyekora transport. Obiba deviating from the core word. Because they don't know. And if you, the managers, don't know, then today, all your staff should know. One, open membership. You are free to join, and you are free to resign and take your money, because I brabo on your force. Are you getting me? 2, democratic control. One person, one vote. Everybody should be allowed to voice up his or her grievances. We should be able to accommodate ourselves. The poor, the rich, the short, the tall, the educated, uneducated. We are all human beings. 3, member economic participation. So member, no, if they stop saving, there is no credit union. So whatever you do to educate members to participate towards their own development through the savings and taking loan to be repaying promptly is what makes the human being and the credit union very strong. Are you getting me? Members should participate in the credit union by saving regularly, borrowing wisely, and repaying promptly. If members stop doing this, there is no credit union. 4, autonomy and independence. We don't want any government, any individual, any power from anywhere to come and control the credit union. Because credit union is made up of the life of people. That's why when we organize in the church, we don't want the pastors and others to dominate. Because all this kind of behavior, no. If a church leads a credit union, it collapses. It affects the whole church. It's better the leadership move themselves out and allow people. I came to Kumasi, which church? It was a Methodist church or what? Okay, the graph, no. Because I am no one I don't take credit union, fine. And nipa be form penyifo person who hijack credit union no and microfinance. And I'm going to suffer for the uncle forever a assemble by the bill. I said, my papa from better home. And I just won't say, Uncle powerful than and changing in microfinance, and it collapsed. The difficult part was that the software his name was the graft. And credit union, the graft credit union or something. And open common bond, no. Muslims be the youth, no, on yerenum on the payesika. A do time be nothing of action that the Niani Adeba. And now you bear say 8, and a police because you yourself for an a foul be war so. So Munyan and the Evanescent. But no suffer per credit or no papa. I say invite him, says you come and revive it. All Guncrofosica passa. But I sorry I'm not there, or invite him, Mrs. Sassam Quanesi. McQuan said it has collapsed. And the Susu collectors wanted their money. And they said because I trust running in a Sammy who a group of beer, a watch in a while. Say Susu collectors, you know. By 200. Also for Casa, every Jessica. Anya is the cry. Autonomy and independence means the credit union should be managed like a business entity. It shouldn't be influenced by somebody's ideology, like a church ideology or a government. And in a mass log by no. They approved about 29 billion about 15 years ago for credit unions. I told them we don't need that money. We'll generate our own money. And they felt so bad. If I came to me, 2 people from World Bank, they want to give me $6.9 million to give it to farmers who are not even members. I told them they want to reduce us to be loan collectors. Do you understand? We are not doing loan collecting business. We'll deviate from our core business. So we have to remain as we are. I hope you have understood that one. Education, training, and information. Cooperatives minus education is dead. Some of the managers feel that if you train your board, they will control you. No. Ignorance is more expensive. And a manager also, total freedom is a disaster. And you have to get somebody to control you, to live longer. We have buried 12 managers, young ladies and young men. Because the moment you cause the credit union to collapse, somebody may have only 10 Ghana cedi. Credit union Goa, those who make noise are those who have 20 Ghana cedi, 10 Ghana cedi. Or Prakra was a Mr. Suma saying, "Bet you are send me 10 cedi, only maybe I'm going to Juma Saka, and then Yamin Chauka." All summing up together. If you get only 10 people cursing you by mouth for 365 days, it amounts to 3,650 curses. You will not survive. And here's how no. But all of you are youthful, who few of us who are old. You can manage your credit union to grow consistently, take your salary, build your life gradually. Before age 60, you are already okay. You don't need to rush over money Because when you look at despite, ultimately sika or down 20 back home pen over there. Now Panokra what portion? Make and cry doctor be a catcher so on Winambium or Yunkosia. But and then the dear crown why day. Only any been so cornered the fufu, not in the shirt about the corn, nor win fufu, I won't see any pay for one casa. Out to despite you are, come Yakway and come pay. I want to hear despite, I say, Mina Muskasia. Cashing in a back up and have use. Was shut here at Pim back up and have a and the King Solomon said, to be excessively rich is nothing. You see yourself feeding more mouth. Dr. Wow said, I'm running out of Magiska. Obia Majako Concodi Brunya, and you're sending an audio, Sicano, dear. Bill Gates, a year over 2 billions for HIV education. On self, you just cannot cry. I shouldn't fast you. You do a very higher level, only say on change. Man, so a member of the IMF Credit Union, International Monetary Fund, or United Nations, governor. No, the bag Ghana say Bank of Ghana staff were just salary advance. They won't say kwasiasem, and he commissioned us to do that. But because of political rules, there was changes. Oh, we were not feeling any who grab him. Governor and it didn't work. Otherwise, most of the Bank of Ghana in various countries, central bank, they have credit unions. Kenya, they have credit unions for all banking staff. Uganda, they have some for the National Bank, and they have some for all the banking staff. When it comes to Ghana, we are suffering from ego. Not the credit union, just it's just a concept. So education, training, and information should be one of the most important things in our budget. We should be able to train ourselves, train our committee members, train our board members periodically. First, running orientation. Second, every year they are supposed to train at least once. Because that profession is different from any other profession. Cooperation among cooperators. Now, obviously, I'm the largest. Now, smallest you are. Now, I'm an ewu. Now, Uncle Ghana in Aswa. Circles or credit unions are from the same family, the same industry. We should be able to help ourselves. So we cooperate from primary to chapter level, from chapter to KUA level, from KUA to Akoska, from Akoska to World Council. We help ourselves. Nema bebree or Ghana Hano, because I work with the Canadian Cooperative Association before. Anything I needed, I just wrote to them that we need an expert in this area, and they'll bring the person free because of cooperating among what? Cooperators. And now I'm working in Uganda, reviving their apex body. I carry 3 trips near me. I was for 3 years. I own triage because it's a cooperation among what? Cooperators. That's it. And when you free family in the prepare part, you will die. You can never operate as a single entity. No. And I buy him begins here. Say, young as a national and an uncle credit union individual, no bet me a call. It cannot happen that. Concern for the community, and then I'm in a power. I thought I am higher for being a could donate amount, hospital near Quaco any year, Cramon. Children homes near could donate. We have community our year, Juma, who are sorry them, near maybe Uncle ye, not the 2 year amount. And to bet me, I am rabbi say 5% of your profit, 2% of your profit should go for social what? Responsibility. Now, board not planning where to go, no investigation, what the people need, and they provide them. More young one documenting in France, and a bear bambi by your rough today. You bet you on near my day. Yes. Document everything. So TV coverage. I'm doing go ho. If I ban a person challenging her, near go to your PC from Hobby or said radio TV, near ye be actual. So that is our responsibility. And we do. And the account cooperative principles, these are the principles, pillars, credit unions, cooperatives, from so many years back, no, we have used it. Our values, what we believe in, our values. What are the values? We are helping one another, people helping people. 2, we are responsible for ourselves. We should run a system in such a way that we can cover all our costs. We shall not depend on any donor agency. We shall not depend on any government. We want to realize our own potentials and use it. And that is it. 3, democracy. And be at here. Equality and equity. We are all equal. We don't discriminate. Whether a Muslim or Christian or short and tall or NDC, MPP, when we reach our meeting, that thing doesn't work there. Equity means we share everything equitably. We pay interest according to how much you have. Am I not right? And you pay dividend according to your shares. Do you understand? A loan is 1 to 2. So everything is done equitably without any discrimination. The right of participation. He has to be able to what? Join it. That's the right of participation. Solidarity. Anything affecting a brother or sister indirectly do what? Affect you too. That's what we do. Who has all them? Near the car, basically, you know, so it affects you. These are our core values, cooperative values that everybody should know. So that if somebody comes into your credit union as a board member and wants you to do what? To change, Nana came and want to convert CFF, everything into a private company. We are cooperatives. And we register under the cooperative law. We don't go to registrar general. So you want all the bodies, even the audit team, to go and register at the registrar general and operate as a different entity. And, you know, something that has taken us so many years to build, you want to use 2 years to dismantle everything. You know, I don't know why, because he worked with us for about 2 years or something before. So I don't know why he gathered that ideology. What are your core services? Ediana adwumano nyina so nyina should 1, inculcating the saving habit in our members. How can you do this without membership education? Inculcating the savings habit into our members. You can't brand in Huasemo. Now, by whom you are, you cannot brand very well. You see, our main objective is to teach people to understand that they can use the savings as a tool for human development. If you consume all your income and leave nothing, is there any development? Why now can it be now dinning in a obedient was he dying? Obedient was home school. And the song in Ghana is that ye nibi, ye bre, and a rade, and a chediampo, and away. You can complain throughout all your life and remain the same. But change will change you by force, either for better or worse. You do brabasan, obasasan. Ada sobe kofom, na no bro sama kwatira, ana sobe kosoro. And the side excuses are Ghana for nyina can obia kasi ye bre ye ni bia. Tell yourself, I'll make a difference. The wise will always look far and get to know about what is happening in the economy, and they will plan in the long term towards that. 2, children education. If your children appear at the time you are old to visit you, and all of them come in to park their cars, and they are walking towards you, you only praise God and reflect at the time you were suffering to pay their fees. That is an achievement. 3, an investment that can sustain you now and during old age. You don't become a burden to your children. Say na nanu ba me ye breya, onso me yoma sa. And the one year no se hall and chamber be ye 10 bia. No we sit down the high. Na jo pension pay na no so ye den. And to back the tower crab the chawa. Now you pray for the child. Oh, may a burden to them. Becoming a master of your own destiny. This can be achieved through continuous membership education. And this is the purpose or the result of our existence. So bia nyawe biwate. Obia timina hwene ba. No bia wo bibia aman we bidi nkokra bom. So in branding, don't forget about this. On abedi discount or credit union, do they have integrity? You may be one, there's a potential here. When people see the money coming, they get crazy. The money is a liability, somebody's life. And they were fed. Open then see within 3 years, it was a sacrifice cano echo dying. Or broker unye. You can do that for 10 years gradually and use your own money to do that and increase your salary. Instead of say more free credit union now already a miserable life. No, you do. Integrity. That's what is killing the Republic of Ghana. We don't care. We are looking for money, but not our integrity. As managers, before you go into branding, it starts from your home. 2, commitment to this noble cause. What is the commitment for? To change the life of many members in your credit union. The also went to me, you know. Now, what was I saying? That is the essence of it. 3, love for humanity. The Onipa. Ultimately, I the slogan be to us, as for us, do you understand? We house the people, we educate the children, we bury the dead. Do you understand? And to be over now the end result, you know, microfinance one man loan to bury the dead. So what I say, yeah. Because God never created people just to beg for food. No. The Creator wanted us to share. And people helping people. That should be a slogan for you. That we are there to help people. But the first one is the most important, integrity. Protect your integrity. Don't destroy your integrity. Nyamidi anu nyambi acha ofefe and masika ni bre nya dan and say no. Montre mu nipa ni nyina na integrity na wo ha no. Oma board of directors no. Mo maintain promoting professionalism. Yes, sure, standards be a no. Unya baby a standard be my say already. I had a person yesterday. And work towards it. Well, you are Juma, build a standard for yourself. Now, standards be a work couldn't be you know, sir, you are working towards it. You try to achieve them. Be more proficient before branding take place. Now, I call branding in we know we are going scanning in now branding I didn't know. IT for the design and IT based services because mmeranteɛ ne mmabaawa no ɔmpɛ de yɛde the wei no yɛ ɛde mobile phone ɛyɛ dɛ ɛmaa nso dɔɔso kyɛɛ mmarima wo a wo ho sɛ ne yɛkasa ɔbaa ho a wobɛgu adwuma nyinaa. Do you know the reason? Woyɛ ɔbaa baako pɛ wayɛ mmaa aduonu. They gossip. Nti ɔfrɛ sɛ ahe na akɔ sɛ sɛ nkurɔfo ɔmmu hwee ɛnkɔha wo ho koraa sɛ wokɔ hɔ sɛ gyesesese ɔno nso anya adwene foforɔ ɔno nso afrɛ ne nnua bi dadamfo sɛ adwoa sɛ nkurɔfo yɛ sɛ ɔmmu adeɛ o ɔho. Until we have to know how to work with women because they can bring more people into your credit union if you do good to them. If you insult them, 1, you have insulted 20. Until my idea on kasa with emphasis. Obema kosto akoto shoe. Baby a shoe one of ya konu who should not file call. Or bounce the Nima go bag, Sika go bag, and say, rush sharp. And Pabon or Kota, I did be a better to be a to be friend. That's what I say. And they are spenders that we have to take good care of them and develop a special product for them. Emre woko no nyina diso ama members entias yese you are a law abiding credit union. Wow, I thought it be ibum emraso networking no enye ohun fremu da it will never happen. Me wodi ma ekuo egui from 1960s. Edo baby why was the largest? They moved themselves out of Kua and they die on the way. I revive Wa again. Edu Babin Sampa was the largest. And they wrote a letter to Kua that if they want to know more about credit union, they should come to Sampa. Yes. And they died out of the way. And then were revived and they have never been strong up to today. Edu Babi West End Credit Union, Bamprobu was the largest in the country. And they wouldn't take any nonsense from Kua. They died unceremoniously. They couldn't come back at all. And normally, it is the networking that makes us strong. It is not the individual entity because we are fragile. So networking like belongs to a chapter. Don't take yourself out of a chapter. Even if somebody talk nonsense to you, the chapter is for you. KUA is not for the staff there. KUA is the credit unions in Ghana establishing their own KUA in 1968. Those who are there are workers. They can be fired. Do you understand? So the KUA does not belong to them at all. It belongs to you people. So the network develops systems. We try to promote our image, and they are not there for nothing. And I don't want to go into KUA and its operations. You know more about that. The laws, resolutions, are sometimes make at your society level or KUA level. Abide by them. They are laws. Abide by your bylaws, your policies, everything. Be a law abiding. System protection and growth. Make sure you are audited every year. KUA provide all these services, and it's good for us. The Central Finance Facility, don't move yourself out. And then a year, 20 years, things can change. Gastro was one of the largest credit unions in Ghana. He moved away from the CFF, and when he was in trouble, he couldn't go. He wanted a bank to credit at a high interest rate. He couldn't pay, and the whole credit union is at a mess. We are now reviving Gastro. You know, we have, I can mention about 10 credit unions who moved away from the CFF, and they are all dead. Because the CFF acts as a lender of last resort. So at the end of the day, unya usika no adwen se be sa. Se na nyame bo wiase a anka bebre nsom nyankopon. Okwana ure fia na nyame de asan ba kwa beto anim boom. Obabra ira kwa ba kwa hwe. So at the end. Life is not just free. It has what you call hiccups or yeah. It has up and downs. And to baby a brunia who said, this is how to sustain the system. Don't move yourself out. Risk management, some of you are there. Cooperative pension plan, you are there. The deposit guarantee scheme is good. The whole Africa, only Ghana has started. It's a good, what you call, a good thing for us. But they have not managed it very well. We'll try to, for them. Technology is expensive. So you build your capital, your reserves, and your shares. So that when you are going to technology, it will not be a big issue for you. What did the can say? Abroni wango ne krama otimi wu no aye will say $5 million, you know. You have heard krama no ankosi blobe. Obama do means one of those say kwasi asem. Enipa o ha o se moa. Wahum. Just say sikaro so amanfa so. Nti se na before edi mirika pesika kunkum wiawia sika na ho ne manyina no. Medium employment number 25 years ha. Metrama bedu 60 years no. So what I say? You are okay. Number one is say one adwuma. They have say be your masters and so no go adwuma no. E be your first degree and so no go no. Ana onyina onwa wu de onko. On can unemployment. Just say enumi about so no. Opa adwuma oba bia onya. A human centered business. And what we need is a saving habit. But people claim that they don't have the money. I heard naturally I could we need money. Now you should tools and we have been using all the time. Oh, I'm about phone. What's your I ain't not that be her. What's a 5? What's your here? 5 or no? But some me a 150. I feel a 1,800. If you know me a 9,000. 90 million. What the akasa? I na wo account mu. Was me be. Ndoni mu se mobile phone company na wo boa won. Bible said those who are not satisfied with the little they are giving, it will be taken away. Mobile phone company na fa nyina. Auto 2 Ghana cedi a, o say 36 million in 5 years. And the free kufu also ebesi atamels, ebesi Mahama no 16 years no. So what I say. Now Jesus can no say 100 and something, it was 10,000 Ghana cedis. What did you na kasa? Atabi an come and shido. What did you agro keke? Onum nsa siane. Ahena onum as agro o say nyume awia me no ba ko nyume ma no mienu. Me wia chese me wi me no be mentra so. Good luck. And then Sano say 15 years, but some year 450. I feel 5,400. If you know 27,000, 270 million. And so got to your boys, you know, at it in Sanum Bia and San. As a sika any problem. Oko to baby our daha. Then I poverty syndrome nebio. I just onim the friend of basic human needs, you know. Edian unipa here who abrabom, and my wasetrana eden, I will pay. They don't know. 50 pesos crowded to her a day. If you know me a 9 million, 900. And then confiance didn't see uncle for buy, and can only hear crana, and cover 3,000, 30 million, 50 pesos. So, well, move 50 pesos now. We had an walk of 1 city. And we are chat to be. Ego ho. I want to tell you more drum no. Who say 1 cedi a, bosom ye say, afi ye say, mfienu ye say. Who say 2 a, no calculate. Who say 5 a. Who say 20 a. Ahun. And I say 50 a, mfienu ye say. I na pass over say. Oh, 550 pesos later. Unum sa. Psychological no be pass over. Everybody. And to one Gigi Susuno, now or chat no ho. Now the education at Chron Kakra. Obi Bedjana, there should be a membership desk. How ya can spring credit to Nina Chen a year, and some why they were fairly form. Where the obit say, oh, man, who are 1 amount 2. No, I better form right there. Not watching entrance fee. Now, you know, and why you know. That's why we are suffering. Financial counseling, that is where we come to. ebe ya de atum krofofo amo atie adwuma na sese enye microfinance obi atimi open office ebuye microfinance odi adwuma no botae hanse ye besese nipa brabo antin mo nipa no ntiase na onye saa asori dem no spiritual no aboa nipa the asori abeya no say when you are tense up na kwa asori na tie kire na usa na so ate kakra ebedi nansa na san edan ehon nso ni kwasi ara na enwa na wasan akọ make I know how no go see edan aho aka enipa ebe afotufo ama abrofo no counseling services ono yire kun kwa basa kra by force court because monko counseling otimi confirm yenu on just say ono yire kun be sa afia munyina ma bodam nti agye on work ya mo adwene san baba bia na wo ho nti obi can say about 80% to 90% of Ghanaians are not normal ayi no kra ya bobodam ne nenam ha o kan graphic ya obuafua o ya koso obuafunu no odidi normally oda ni dem a odwene yire ne mba ho won so obuafu no na ka say no so ye de otiase at the Ghana for abobodam because of the radio system and everything so we need financial what counseling matunko fo bebre fo a o heba bia onwadu a na on show da bia no da wase. That is the major work of ours. That's what I say. And can say be a professor. Professor for sabe onim bibia ka professor bia bedu mfie do so no wasi abrosan ba miensa. Anu ana nwoma no no awia ka say tamaso kofi a osaden moyimi afri bangre ha. Sani ama 7 ma ahụ na odi o te wonu se obekọ and we need leaders and their commitment to change people and here and the desire and willingness of members to grow and the members so governance oba general meeting ye election we dey oye bi no chuso credit union no so odi no kurema credit union no esewu sika ejilo an wotua and potential members oka ekuo no hu sempa so atase actually members were outside. So in a nutshell, I have to thank you sincerely. I've finished. But I want to say when you go to Brandon, know whom you are, what you stand for, and be able to provide a catchy word which can describe whom you are different from what? Others. You understand? And then we are going to be successful. First is also to maintain our integrity and then manage our image as credit union members. Thank you all.